All right, so what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but I promise y'all I'm back with the videos. I'm gonna kind of explain what's been going on a little bit later in the video. But for today, I want to talk to y'all about precious metals. Are they worth the investment? Is right now the time to buy? And are they for you? I kind of want to talk to you guys about which ones I'm investing in, which ones I believe to be the best or better for me. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that my girl mentioned to me the other day. She's a real estate agent, and if I don't know if y'all know, interest rates are getting high, so it's changing the price of homes. A lot of things are changing, and it brought her to saying, that today's price is not tomorrow's price. So my overarching thing that I want to let y'all know before I even get into which metals I'm purchasing is that today's price is not tomorrow's price. This might be a slightly hard concept to follow, but when you buy commodities or assets or whatever, for the most part, they're priced in dollars, which is kind of a fictitious price. Governments, as far as them holding money, when they hold money, they're holding tier one assets such as gold. And as far as to make it easier on them, when their citizens are moving about and trading, they use a fictitious or fiat currency such as the dollars. So it's easier for them to move about without the government having to move its gold, and it's easier for the government to keep its gold accountable if its citizens aren't just moving about with it or trading it with other countries directly. On a large scale anyway. So think about it like this. When you're buying an ounce of gold, or you're buying whatever metal, you're buying a house, you're buying a suit or whatnot, one suit is one suit. 1 ounce of metal is 1 ounce of metal. The only thing that's actually changing is the value of the fake currency that you're moving about in. So if the price of gold goes up by double, it's still 1 ounce of gold. You will still trade that 1 ounce of gold for 1 ounce of gold. But in actuality, the price of money has decreased by half, which is why you're required to pay double. If you go and buy a house, if it's 3 bedroom, 1 bath, such and such, no matter what happens, that house is the same. But if the value of the currency is devaluing, that means that you're now required to pay more for that house. And that's what happens over time. If you were trading something such as gold, or if you were trading something directly for a home or whatnot, you would notice that over time that ratio typically stays the same. One well-made tailored suit has typically been the cost of 1 ounce of gold over time. But if you're looking at 1 ounce of gold or that suit in terms of the dollar, it's increasing daily as more fiat currency is printed within each government system. So that's why I say today's price is not tomorrow's price. And the price, as far as what it is in dollars, one day will actually technically mean nothing. But yeah, let me get back on topic. If y'all haven't already seen it, I made a video about investing in metals, ways that I like to invest in metals. So if you want to know more information about different ways to invest in metals, definitely go ahead and check that video out. But right now, what I want to talk about is some of the metals that I invest in. Like I said, which ones that I believe are the most important for me right now. Typically, when I'm speaking of precious metals, I'm going to be talking about silver. I'm going to be talking about gold. I'm going to be talking about platinum. More so recently, you'll hear people talking about palladium. And a lot of people sometimes include copper in that mixture. For me, I don't really buy too much copper. Copper is probably the cheapest of the ones that I just mentioned. And for that reason, if you plan on investing in copper, you're going to need a lot of space to store, that copper. And also, copper can tarnish over time, so I really like to get stuff that doesn't tarnish over time. Which brings me to gold, silver, palladium, and platinum. I'm going to start off with gold and silver. I view gold for the most part as being the best because gold is viewed as money throughout the world. If you go to pretty much any country, they're going to view gold as money. You can trade your gold in for whatever currency they have. Silver, a lot of people look at it the same way. A lot of governments don't necessarily accept silver, but a lot of people do trade silver because it's cheaper, yet it still holds decent value. It's rare, just like gold. Um, a lot of people right now, you hear them say that silver is the better investment because silver is used more in industry compared to gold, which is why gold and silver, like I said, both of those are my main two. I'm going to get back to which one I prefer out of those two right now after I go through explaining platinum and palladium. Platinum is rarer than gold. As of right now, is used heavily in the car industry, diesel automotive industry, for catalytic converters to basically clean or purify the air that's kind of coming from the exhaust to make it better for the environment. A lot of initiatives were put into place over the past few decades to make it to whereas catalytic converters are required in a lot of cars. So as a result, the price of platinum has increased in value over time. Along with platinum, a lot of metals that are similar to platinum, such as palladium, are also used in catalytic converters. Due to platinum being at such a high price, at one point in time it was worth more than gold. A lot of automotive companies began to substitute platinum with palladium, which caused platinum prices to go down in recent years and caused palladium prices to spike. I'm going to put a price chart of platinum and I want to put a price chart of palladium on the screen for you guys just so you can see the two. For that reason, right now I do not have any palladium, being that they both can kind of be substituted, being that palladium is kind of like double the price of platinum right now, and being that platinum can be used as alternative, I think it's better for me right now to invest in platinum because it's the same metal for half the price almost, if you're looking at it as far as the industry use. So as of right now, palladium is number 3 on my list of metals to buy. Number 1 and number 2 being gold and silver, like I said earlier. Typically, I would prefer gold over silver. Silver's a lot cheaper. But right now, I've been like purchasing gold over the past few years through different means, and I really want to diversify. So typically, I would say gold is the better buy. But for me right now, the better buy may be silver. The only issue that I have with silver right now is that silver has a high premium. Premium is the price that you're basically paying to the dealer above the actual spot price of silver. That's a lot to get into. That's a very complex thing. The spot price is like the current right now price, even though that price is based off of the market futures price, which is a price that people are basically betting that it's going to be in the future. So, with that being said, the price of silver, including the premium, is much higher than what people are betting for it to be in the futures market. So, as a result of that, I've been kind of moving away from purchasing silver. I think right now, the spot price on silver, let me look at it on my phone right now. It's like $5 to buy a silver bar. A silver bar costs about $20. So you're looking at about a 25% premium, plus the extra cost for like shipping and handling and stuff like that, depending on how you're buying, whether or not you're buying bank wire, credit card, etc. For gold, I think it's like $100, and gold is about $1,800. So I'm just saying it's about like a 5% premium on gold. So right now I'm kind of preferring gold over silver, even though I have too much of it. With me having too much gold and silver having high premiums, I've recently also been purchasing platinum because platinum right now seems like the better deal. Like I said, it seems like it's half the price. The only issue with platinum for me right now is that if you're ever trying to like resell platinum, you're not going to get as close to that spot price, the current market price of platinum, You're not going to get as close as you would for the other metals that I mentioned, gold, silver, and yeah, gold and silver for the most part. If I was to go sell gold right now, I'm sure I can get spot price for it, especially with the high premiums. I'll probably get over spot. The same thing with silver. But if you were to go and try to sell platinum right now, you'll probably get a little under spot. So for that reason, that's kind of a turn off for platinum. Like I said, being that they're half the price of their alternative metal, I think they have the largest room to jump right now. And I think they're the better buy for me. I know that's a long tangent, and I hope that made sense to you guys. But like I said, for right now, I'm thinking platinum's the kind of route that I want to take. And who knows? Maybe I'll change that in the future. More than likely, I'll do a video to let you guys know. All right. Also, I want to show you guys if you're out there looking to purchase. If you aren't familiar, this is kind of what you're typically going to be looking for. Most investment grade metals are going to be sold in what's known as bullion. Of course, you can buy jewelry and stuff like that, but you're going to pay a decent premium to the manufacturer of that jewelry. So the best way is going to be bullion. Like I said, I made a video about that. Check it out if you haven't already. Bullion is typically going to come in the form of bars. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. Bars or either coins. Bars are, of course, like square. Coins are circular, with typically something imprinted on it. Let's start with silver. Most silver stackers buy silvers either by at least a 1 ounce coin. You can go smaller, but people normally buy 1 ounce. 1 ounce is going to cost you about anywhere between $20 to $30. Actually $20 to $40 right now with the premiums. This is one that I bought a few months ago, I think. It's like an African coin. It really doesn't matter where you buy as long as you're buying real silver. Of course, you can get a premium when you're selling if you buy things that come with a higher premium. But like I said, as long as you're buying actual silver, you're good. When I'm buying larger purchases, I typically buy them in bars. I think this is a 10 ounce bar. This is 10. One of these is 10 of these, so it's better for storage. When you're storing this, you definitely don't want to keep this on you. Valuable stuff, so make sure you have somewhere where you can store this away from, where you stay and all that good stuff. As far as gold, being that gold costs a lot, gold is like $1,800 an ounce right now. I typically buy gold in smaller units. This is a 1/10 ounce coin. Both of these are 1/10 ounce coins. You can buy probably from 1/10 ounce all the way down to a gram, all the way up to kilo bars or whatnot. But one of these will cost you about maybe $200, $250. They take up a lot less space. This is 10 ounces of silver. Costs about $250. This is 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Costs about $250, and you can see that there's like a huge size difference. So a lot of people who have a lot of cash tend to store gold because it takes up less space. More recently, this is the platinum that I've been stacking. Looks like silver, about the same size of an ounce of gold. I wish I had one here to show you guys, but it's about the same size of an ounce of gold. Used to be worth more than gold, but as of recent years, being that palladium has replaced this metal as far as industry and for a lot of its uses, the price has recently went down. But like I said, I do believe that there's going to be a spot for this in the future. I do believe it has room to grow and go up. Look into hydrogen fuel cells if you guys have a time to do a bit of research on it. So I would like to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below, let me know which metals you guys are investing in, what you think about investing in precious metals. If you have any questions for me, drop them down below. I try to read every comment. I try to get back to you guys and let you know. I'm going to be coming with more videos, a lot of stuff coming with finance. I'm going to have a lot of programs and stuff that I'm pushing out in the future. I'm now a home inspector. My girl's a real estate agent. So there's going to be a lot more videos pertaining to, like I said, those type of things and investing. If you guys are interested in the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see my future videos. I don't really even know what to say. I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.
How about a bag? Go get the money. Count that cash and back to the money. Put that on repeat. Go get the bag.